as you guys may know, we've been diving into Mrs. Green Apple on the channel for quite some time now, and the journey is still young. We are still having so much more to dive into, and we are going to keep doing that. But today, I actually had somebody comment and recommend this video for me to check out. So this is a live, which is awesome because, you know, Miss Green Apple's live stuff is the best stuff. This is a live performance of a song called About Me that is a new song that I've not heard yet, which is even more awesome. And it looks like it's actually not from one of their concerts, but it looks like it's through Gaio and J-Wave. And I guess it's something they're saying here presenting live intimate. So I guess that's maybe like what the maybe show is called or something like that. This is through Universal Music Japan, so I'm not sure what this is going to be all about. But it's a new song, it's a live video, and so I'm excited to dive in. And I thank you to that person for recommending that to me for us to check out together. So let's do this thing. Here we go. Okay, we got Motoki playing guitar. Hell yeah. That's cool. It's like only my left side right now. That's a sick guitar, I'm not gonna lie.
僕と君とでは何が違う同じ生き物さ分かってるでもね僕は何かに怯えているみんなもそうならいいな
This is cool. This feels like very...
がむしゃらに生きて誰か笑う悲しみ気分には早すぎるいつも僕は自分に言い聞かせる明日もあるしね
Damn, he's going off on those drums. Oh, sing it, Motoki! Woo! Ah, the orchestra's coming in. I love this getting bigger and bigger. Oh, that guitar! Shit! This is the thing I love about this, is you can tell that he has fully captivated the crowd by the fact that they're not freaking out, screaming, hollering, and whatnot and stuff. If you go back here and look, how far back was it? Let me see if I can catch it here. No, wait, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Here it is. Ha, I was one too early, or one too late. I don't know. But if you look here, if you can like just look at the crowd here for a second, notice how everybody is staring and listening directly to him singing. They're not cheering. There's no phones out. Nobody's trying to, you know, be rambunctious and scream their heads off and interrupt his performance. You can tell the crowd is fully and captivated by what he is singing, what he is saying, and just the whole band itself. And maybe that's just part of the proper etiquette of the whole, excuse me, the politeness and the respectfulness of Japan, and what they all kind of represent as a whole country, which is one of the things I love about Japan and Korea in general, is the whole respectful, very, the manners and whatnot that they have there over in those two countries. But I just love to see the fans just enthralled by what he's performing here, that they're not screaming and hollering and whatnot and ruining the performance. Like, they're letting this moment be the moment it needs to be, and it's so cool. Let's keep going. Sorry, we gotta do this part again. I just love when the orchestration comes in. I love when he gets expressive. It really adds to the performance. He's playing the shit out of guitar. I love it. Are we gonna go bigger? If we do a key change, I might flip out. Ooh, stripping it down.
死んでいる努力も孤独も報われないことがあるだけどねそれでもね今日まで歩いてきた日々を人は呼ぶそれがね奇跡だとなんて素敵な日だ幸せに悩めるかもボロボロになれているかも
He just sings with so much passion. Oh, I love it so much. That's a big old crowd. Damn. Woo! Wow. Absolutely phenomenal. You know that this was a killer performance when that didn't even feel like 6.5 minutes to me. Genuinely. That, honestly, I was so captivated and so enthralled by just being able to experience these guys once again that literally flew by. That did not feel like 6 minutes to me at all, which is just, it proves that when you are just completely sucked in, completely enthralled by, completely absorbed by something that you truly are enjoying, time just flies by. It's like anything. It's like watching a movie as you really enjoy. That 3.5 hours, that 3 hours, or whatever it is, flies by. It doesn't even feel like you watched a 3-hour movie. Same thing when I feel like when I'm watching that K-dramas. It's the same thing. Feels like that hour or so of that K-drama, that episode, flies by. It's the same thing with, concerts. Like, I've been to a few different concerts in the last couple of years, and I feel like even though I was there for like 2 hours, it felt like I was like only there for like an hour. And I feel like I was like, wait, why didn't we only do like 3 songs? And it was like, oh no, we did like 9 or 10. Oh my gosh. So I feel like this is a situation where it's like this in this performance, where it was so good, it was so captivating, that 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes, whatever you want to say, just flew by. And I gotta say, this might just be one of my favorite performances from him because of the fact that normally, of course, they go big and just keep building and building and building, even doing key changes when they do their concerts. But this felt very appropriately named like an intimate experience. The fact that they called it Live Intimate, it felt like a very intimate experience where I felt like this is almost like I was watching them in their early days when they were first getting started, when they were first starting to blow up, and this was like their first time being able to really get like a very like proper live performance. And they hadn't really figured out like their ideas with the outfits yet and the makeup and everything. It felt like this was like a very early on performance of them as they were getting ready to go and explode all over Japan and hopefully across the world too. I'm not sure how worldwide are these guys, because I don't think I mean, have they done any tours like in the US or Europe or anything like that? I'm not really sure how like global they've gone. I feel like they might be more Japanese massive than global massive, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You guys can let me know. But overall, this was by far one of my favorite performances, and I say that in every video, I know, but it's true. This one just felt more like, I felt like I was taking on like a spiritual journey with this one. I had no idea what the lyrics were, unfortunately, because there was no captions. But like, I felt like I was taking on like a spiritual journey, and like the way he conveyed the song, like he always does, it felt like I was told just the most magnificent and amazing story, and just the music progressed it so well. The way he structured the entire song was so well done. It felt like he was telling me just the most incredible story, even though I have no idea what he was singing about. But yeah, that's just the power of Motoki, though, I feel like. Like I said, the dude is just an absolute musical genius. I think it's the combination of the fact that he writes the songs, I'm almost positive, for himself, the fact that he composes everything, the fact that he produces everything, the fact that everything is done through him, and that makes it feel more authentic, like it's coming directly from himself, rather than somebody else writing the song, or composing it, or producing it for him, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, like I said before, this is just the beginning of this journey into Mrs. Green Apple, so keep the suggestions coming in the comments down below, because I would love to keep reacting to stuff you guys want me to actually react to, rather than me just kind of handpicking stuff and whatnot, even though I know you'll still watch it with me anyways. But anyways, guys, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel by clicking down below, and I'll go ahead and post my reaction playlist for Mrs. Green Apple over here, and check my most recent reaction if you haven't already over here. As always, thank you all so much for watching and showing the support, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright guys, bye!